I just got my hands on a ton of the Victoria Beckham Beauty products, which I have been eyeing for the longest time. I have been wanting to try these products forever. I'm going to show you what I got and try these in real time. Let's get into it. First, I got the flat complexion brush. I love this. I just love the look of it, the design. It feels super elevated and just very Victoria Beckham. Also feels really soft. I also got the blush water tint. I got in the color Vintage Rose. It's a really deep mauve color and it comes in this serum like applicator. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm really excited about this one. It's supposed to be a sheer application, really more of a tint versus like a full blown flush of color. I also got the Satin Kajal liner in the color Cocoa. I'm really excited because it comes with both the pencil and also the smudge brush. As somebody who is not great at eyeliner, I really love a smudge brush. I, of course, had to get the foundation drops. I really hope that these are the right color. I mean, I just kind of live for this packaging. I got the color 11, which is medium dark. I also got the concealer pen, which I also got in the color medium dark. The concealer pen, this is what the applicator looks like. I forget what these are called. I got the contour stylus as well. It's in the color Sandstone. It's just like a pen, which I think will be really nice. That is actually everything. So I'm going to use products that I own already for my brows, lips, and I'm going to use my own mascara, but everything else I'm going to be trying with these products. And I'll probably also just pick up a couple more brushes just because. I'm going to continue on without the mic. I hope you guys can hear me okay. These are all of the extra things that I brought. I brought out my Sephora Pro Press Full Coverage Precision Concealer Brush. I brought out this really old, I don't even know the brand, blush brush. It's really good for lightweight liquid blushes, so I grabbed that. And then I grabbed my Sephora Pro Contour Blender. I really like this brush because you can do like the small areas, but you can also do the larger areas. I did grab my powder puff and also some powder just in case. The Charlotte Tilbury powder, my mascara like I said, and lip products. So let's get into it. I'm going to start by giving myself a really moisturized base. I'm going to use this Summer Fridays Dream Oasis. I really like this stuff. Whenever I'm wearing foundation, I really like to do that. Okay. I hope that this is the right color. It says shake really well before use. Alright. Oh, it's a little dark. I think I may have slightly overestimated. It's a little dark. Give me a little tan. I ain't mad at it. This brush is really blending this in quite nicely, I have to say. It is way too dark, but I think we could make it work. This is my summer shade for sure. Right now, it's a bit dark. Maybe I'm just a little delusional about what my actual shade is right now. I think I just forgot that it's wintertime, to be honest. Even though it's really not my color at all, it is a beautiful foundation. I mean, this blended in like a dream. So next in my makeup routine, I do my makeup in a sort of weird order. I'm not gonna lie. I like to powder over my brows just a little bit because I'm gonna go in with my brow pencil next. Just if you're curious, this is the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil in the color 4.5. Because I'm trying to do a lighter, more natural look, I'm gonna be easy on the brows, and I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Clear Brow Gel. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the concealer. Oh! Okay, yes. Oh! Well, I put concealer there anyway, typically. Alright, just gonna put it in my usual spots. Uh-oh, got a little hair there. Typically just do under my eye, corner of my eye. I have a little scar here, so I'm pretty curious to see how that covers it up. I never really do my forehead, but for some reason I feel like it today, so let's do that. I have to say, I love the consistency of it so far. Going in with that full coverage precision brush. Wow. Okay. I like that a lot. So that little scar is peeking through, but it never claimed to be full coverage. I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in medium in my little puff. And just sort of gently set. Oh wow, these products work really nicely together. I'm gonna go in with the contour pen next. It's technically Contour Stylus. I have an asymmetric nose, which is really impacting my breathing, so I contour asymmetric. Cheeks. I don't really ever do my forehead. I just take whatever is left on my forehead. Oh wow, it blends so nice. I mean, this is blending beautifully. This is so easy. So like you see, I just take the other end of this brush and I can just very easily blend that out. I actually think I could use a little bit more, so let's see how well this layers. Nice. Let me just take some leftover product, put it on my forehead. The blush is what I've been looking forward to the most. So I'm just gonna draw some product up. I'd say be careful with this. Like if you're wearing white, I'm gonna do one side at a time because I actually feel like this is gonna drip a little bit. I have no idea how much to use. I'm learning in real time with you. So I'm gonna start small and build. Okay, definitely need to build. I'm going with my finger. Oh. It doesn't really like fingers. It likes brushes for sure. Okay, yeah. Like, again, it's exactly what it's marketing itself to be, which is just like this sheer sort of wash of color, which I am really a fan of. Next, I have the Satin Kajal liner, again in the color Cocoa. I'm not the best at liner, you guys, so I'm going to do the best I can, but I heard that this makes it very easy, so let's give it a try. Oh, it goes on very smooth. I like that. I've been getting moles on my eyelids, and when I tell you, it makes it really hard to get a clean, nice clean makeup look. I think I'm gonna do more of like an eyeshadowy type look and just smudge it on the outer corner. Guys, I'm really just playing around. Like, I don't even... Definitely a learning curve with a lot of them. Like, you don't need a lot of product. For my lip, I'm going in with the Say lip liner in Tease. Then I'm going to go in with the Westman Atelier lipstick. This is in the color Girauve. If you stipple, you get a much more intense payoff, color payoff than if you like swipe. Okay, this is the finished look. Let me talk about some of the products. I absolutely love this foundation. I also feel like as the product actually started to set, it did sort of, I don't know, I feel like it's blending a little bit better with my actual skin tone. Of all of the products I got, I definitely have to say the two winners for me are the number 10 brush and the foundation. I actually liked all of the products, but I think that these are definitely two of my favorites. From the packaging to the design to the actual product itself, I mean, I'm really impressed. The contour stick was nice. I will say I don't see this necessarily replacing my House Labs contour stick, although I definitely will be incorporating this. I do love the size, the consistency, and it is very easy to blend. I will say that you do sort of, if you are wanting a more visible contour look, you will need to layer this product a bit, but it is a nice product and I like it. The concealer is also phenomenal. I love the consistency. I'll say a theme here is that everything she has in this collection blends like a dream. It really does blend so beautifully. This is no exception. I really love the way it applied. It's like easy, precise application. This satin kajal liner is definitely something that I will be reaching for on a pretty regular basis, and I'll probably also get it in black. I love the smudge side, but I also love how easily blendable this is, but also how easy the application is. If you are somebody who is not great with eyeliner like me, I think you'll really like this. Finally, the blush. I do think now that it's on and I sort of like got through the learning curve of it all, it's a very, very nice blush. It is very sheer, so don't buy this thinking that you're gonna get a ton of color payoff. Although I did discover that when you sort of stipple the product on, you do get a lot more color payoff when you do it that way. I do love the color. The application process, I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's bound, maybe it won't get messy. I can't really tell because it's not really, there's a little bit of product on the tip there and it's not really falling off. So maybe it's not that messy. I probably won't be purchasing any other colors of this, but I am really glad to have, I don't have any blush products like this. I've never used a blush product like this, to be honest. And I do like it and it is buildable. So I will say it is a very sheer wash of color, but it is buildable. All in all, I think that these are great products. I'm really glad that I have them. I definitely think that they are worth giving a try. I see myself using all of these products quite a bit, and I definitely see myself using this particular shade more in the summer. I liked this so much that I think I'm gonna try to get the correct color. I mean, I just feel like my skin has a really nice glow to it right now. I feel like it looks healthy. It's not a super high coverage product, but I do feel like my skin looks smoother, more even. I do plan on doing more videos like this, so if there are any products in particular that you would be interested in me trying out, let me know. I knew Victoria Beckham would do us right. I love her. But that's all I have for you right now.